Sophomore Judd Ward has been a standout in preseason baseball practice. Auburn, Alabama. The lineup and pitching rotation are all but set as the start of Butch Thompson's fourth season as Auburn's head coach rushes closer. The Tigers play Georgia Southern in a 3-game series, starting Friday at Plainsman Park. There are final decisions to be made at first base, catcher and the No. 3 starter. "I like where we are," Thompson said Sunday. "We will transition to game week, try to get our feet underneath us and get ready to go Friday." The Tigers, ranked as high as No. 15, will try to take the step this season they were unable to take the past 2 seasons. Last season, they lost a 3-2 gut-wrencher at Florida in the Super Regional Championship game. A year earlier, in Tallahassee they were one pitch from advancing to a Super Regional that would have been played at Plainsman Park. The lineup, position by position: first base, junior Connor Davis and junior college transfer Rankin Woley have been locked in a close race throughout preseason practice. The one who doesn't start at first base will likely be the designated hitter. "It will be Woley and Connor," Thompson said. "We are too deep at a lot of positions. Somebody has to DH, too." Second base, freshman Ryan Bliss will be the starter. "He and Will Holland have been our middle infield almost since day one," Thompson said. Third base, Edouard Julian, a freshman All-American last season, will be the starter. Woley has also gotten work there. Shortstop, Holland, a preseason All-American, is locked in as the starter. Left field, sophomore Judd Ward has been one of the highlights of preseason practice and will be the starter. "Just think he is comfortable," Thompson said. "I think last year all the competitiveness he has and how tight he is wound, he wanted it so bad it almost made him tense at times. I think he's relaxed. The ball is jumping off. He's not forcing things as much as he did last year. So, he looks more mature and in control of his game while he's still playing with a type A personality and playing with a lot of grit. It looks good when you are getting a ton of hits and still playing with a ton of grit," Thompson said. Ward will likely hit in the leadoff spot. "He's our energy provider," Thompson said. "He's not only playing well, but how he attacks the game is attractive for all of us to follow." That lead, center field, speedy freshman Kason Howell will be the starter. "He looks good," Thompson said. "Every day at batting practice, he'll go 40 minutes, then he'll dive in right center, dive in left center, go back to the wall. If you want to see how much we respect Kason Howell, just come out to batting practice and see how he works at his craft. There are challenges ahead. There are great times ahead. We think he's ready to go out and play." Right field, Steven Williams, a freshman All-American last season, will be the starter. Catcher, junior college transfer Matt Scheffler is the likely starter, but Chase Hall, also a junior college transfer, has made a big push in the last week. "Coming out of this weekend, I think we have more catching competition," Thompson said. "I thought it was a Scheffler runaway. I think that's a close ordeal. Really, it's not what Scheffler hasn't done. It's what Chase Hall has done." The pitching rotation: junior Davis Daniel, chosen by the Milwaukee Brewers in the 11th round of the Major League Draft, and sophomore Tanner Burns, a freshman All-American last season, were locked into the top 2 spots. One will start Friday and the other Saturday. "Both games are equally important," Thompson said. "Who can get deeper in the game? Maybe that should be the Saturday guy. I'm looking at it as 1A and 1B. Left-hander Kyle Gray, a junior college transfer, is likely to be the Sunday starter. Kyle Gray has continued to throw the ball well," Thompson said. "Maybe he will be in that 3rd spot. We're leaning that way. He's really, really close." Bailey Horn threw 3 innings today. "We are really excited about Bailey." Cody Greenhill, the relief ace down the stretch last season, will start this season in a similar role. He had limited work during the preseason. "I always say we can't replace #1 draft pick Casey Mize, but we feel like we have more guys that can contribute and can help us," Thompson said. I think it goes a lot deeper. I think that's how we'll start, but in 3 weeks it could be completely different. The offense. Thompson said he wants to see more consistency from the offense as the season begins. I think we have shown a couple of things this weekend. Thompson said, the message I just sent to the players is consistency. You don't question the toughness of our players, because they give us so much, but offensively I want us to feel like we have a chance to score every inning. We haven't gotten there yet. That starts, Thompson said, with a mindset. You have to put yourself in position mentally to be ready for whenever moments those happen in the game. Thompson said, I told them we have to be consistent.